Live from the offices of the world's best lemonade. Live. Nah, is it the braids? Is it the braids?
It's a beautiful day I choose today. Wonder what fruits I use today. Hit me up on my Instagram, website on the internet. It's a beautiful day I choose today. Wonder what fruits I use today. Hit me up on my Instagram, website on the internet, gang.
Live from the offices of the world's best lemonade.
World's best.
Oh, I thought you was about to say podcast. I thought it was about to happen. Nah, we cool. We could definitely keep it rolling. Shoot. The power of authenticity is what the power of this show has showcased for quite some time. I mean, what we like 3 months strong.
I believe so. We are at 20 plus episodes.
We went week after week, and I know, shoot, even the crew is like, "Where are the episodes? We got them. We just been chilling because it's important for us to make sure that we not only take care of ourselves, make sure that we also have quality guests moving forward because we talked about what the world's best podcast is. And I've been sitting with it like that thought because we say it every week, right? And it just resonates with me. I already know what the world's best lemonade is. Now I'm like kind of locking in and like, what is the world's best podcast? You know what I mean? What does that look like? What do, if we was to really stand on business with this shit, what do the guests look like? What do those conversations look like? You know what I mean? And life be life, and at this present point in time, I do have a job. You know what I mean? And so do my co-host. So do the cameraman. You know, we all working toward what it is that we want. So anybody that's sitting from another side of the screen looking and high key saying some hater shit, I feel for you because we all working toward what we want, and we using the tools that are not only available but to us, but available to everybody. It's all resources around you. You just got to look around and ask. People get mad and judgmental and picky with people they don't even ask questions to, which is crazy. You, yeah, go ahead. I want to rant.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. I'm going to cut you off. But as far as the people who are show love and watch this, continue to show support, continue to share us. That's how, one, we get bigger as a whole, as a show, as a company, as a brand. So we love it. Just make sure y'all keep, reposting us. We love everything about it. To the people who have something to say, I have nothing to say to you. Like,
We love you too.
sometimes saying nothing is the best answer because those are why I got that. That's actually wise words from a decent man.
Hmm.
And sometimes you don't have to spew hate to other people because when you have product that is good quality, when you have crack, you don't have to talk to niggas who selling weed. Like, that's just
Why'd
what
you
it
have to
is.
say it that way?
I mean, cause shit, the motherfucker's fire. But just about for the week, like I just want to talk to everybody, make sure everybody's straight, cause one, this week has been exhausting. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
There was something about it
It was
because I
like
was just tired,
it was
bro.
like physically exhausting. I'm glad I got through it. To be honest with you, week has been good. Progressed a lot, and I can't wait to actually see. I guess the overall the hill. Once I finally overcome the hills that I put actually in front of myself for
Hmm.
my obstacles, I can't wait to see what the other side looks like because right now it just feels like a breath of fresh air, and I love that shit.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
It's
getting
like
some breathing room, right?
facts.
I
It's
think that's what it is. And I've been pushing myself too. So I think, thank you. That's what I think it's been too. Cause I was like, man, life and, but I shouldn't feel like that because I'm blessed. You know what I mean? But I'm not hurting for nothing. I don't want for nothing. And the crazy thing was, I think it was just more so like you just be burnt out trying to accomplish so much day in, day out, week in, week out. And the other day, I think I realized I got some breathing room. I really don't have to worry. I
that's
can lay
actually
down all day today.
That's actually an important message, actually, since we're on top of that. Any entrepreneur, any hustler, any creative who's constantly in that cycle of creating or looking for things to create or in the process of working, if you're creative, you know exactly what I'm talking about, where everything is kind of focused towards whatever you're creating. whenever you get that breath of fresh air, is always needed because one, that's where you be able to take a step back, actually enjoy your work, enjoy your art, just like the people who you inspire to like and look at your art as well, whether it may be music, whatever it is, but be able to step back and reflect for a second to see how far you've gone, and just be able to once you got that breath of fresh air, you going back in twice as hard because you know what you can do, as
Right.
opposed to when you started, you didn't really know what you could do. You just know what you felt like you could do.
Nah, I'm excited though. I'm ready for what's next for not just us, but also what's next for you guys. Shout out to Jazz. Shout out to Mel. They were both here. They took the Lemonade Challenge. Both of them, unfortunately, didn't like us over our competitor, but that's just a joke between us. Really good people. We went down with them and to support the ministry, and I came out with this piece of art right here. So this is actually, something that's we got supporting somebody else around us. You know what
This
I
will
mean?
actually be his mixtapes cover.
It might be though. That might be it. I've been thinking about it too. I'm like, forever is a
Now,
good name.
after since we talking about it, after going down there and doing your thing because you performed outside and on the floor remix, I
Hmm.
believe. How'd you feel on stage?
It was a little bit too small. That's all.
When was the last time you've been on stage?
Last time I've been on stage, I was auditioning for Could Have Been Records.
How long ago was that?
Probably, I think that was November last year.
Okay, so they ain't too far.
2023, right?
Yeah, so they
We in
ain't too far
2020.
behind.
Yeah, okay, okay. Yeah. I
So
mean, so I've been a lot of places over like a year or two.
did it feel good getting back?
Yeah, I just was like, damn, I don't know. It felt good to be back on the mic. I wanted a bigger audience, like a bigger audience, bigger stage, just because. And it's not just to downgrade anything, but I've actually been there and I know what that aftermath looks like. And we were just there generally to support, so it felt good to come out in a situation where it wasn't a serious moment where I was trying to get a sale or something like that. But basically, that's usually how I go. We go on there, we go to these auditions. I rap about Lemonade, and then after that, everybody that was in the audition room and everything, they be wondering about it, and then they want to buy it because they like, oh, this motherfucker wasn't playing, even though I had the cooler with me the whole time, like a big ass cooler. They all think I'm just saying shit.
Well, shout out Mel, shout out Jasmine for one allowing us to come through. It was pretty nice.
It
I
was.
haven't painted in a
How'd you
while.
feel? You talking about me,
I was about to get
bro?
to it.
Oh, I bet.
I will say I haven't painted in a while, which is pretty nice. It was one I love. I'm a big art person. I love looking at art as far as like Picasso and things of that nature, as well as creating. Like I'm a big influence. Well, I'm really influenced by art itself and just the dynamic of it, how unique it can be for any individual. Like how Lemonade made his, he still made his yellow, of course, because that's Lemonade himself. And I feel
Right.
like art truly does express itself. Well, each individual does express itself through their art. So it's nice. I love the event. I want to paint some more after that. I don't know if I would paint around other people until I got better because they was painting really good. Mine didn't look too good,
Some people
but
was. I mean, mine didn't come out. You
mine
know
looked
what
better
I
than his. But
mean?
but it was fun. Like I wouldn't mind going to another situation like that where we're doing like karaoke or just everybody turning
Okay.
up and have a nice vibe. I'm not really a big party person because I feel like at this point in time in my life, I'm kind of over and done with that. But a nice little kickback, a nice little gathering at brunch,
What do
it's
you
fun.
feel about like a comedy event? What if it was a comedy event or like I've been invited to a couple I wouldn't say they're open mics, but they're more so kind of set up with a roster for like
Am I on there
MCs.
trying to be funny or
No, these are just they you could just go there and just view the people. I
I
go,
was
sometimes I go and just sit in the crowd.
I would say because I appreciate everybody reaching out to me, but I'm not a funny guy.
Yeah, just cause I will
I can make you laugh, but I'm not a funny nigga.
right, we don't try to be funny at all.
No,
We be dead serious.
this is just
I hate
who
when
we
people
are.
actually I hate when people be like, "Yeah, you're funny. You should
No,
really do comedy." No, I'll
no.
be dead serious.
It's like
The
this
fuck,
is
you're funny.
yeah. We're making you laugh, but we're being genuine with you. I promise.
You take life a joke. That's your fucking problem. You take life a joke. Somebody telling you real life. You know how before before you fucked up your credit or some shit, you was just laughing to the bank. Ah,
Yeah,
swipe, swipe, and
I'm
then
never
you fucked
paying
your credit up.
this credit card debt off. Shit.
I mean, keep playing.
Years later, you were like, damn.
Right.
Credit score down to 500.
That's how
That's
it's gonna
crazy.
be. Keep thanking people for being funny. Ain't nobody being funny no more, except for them people online. Oh shoot, we are online.
Yep, we are now
Damn.
online. Everybody's online
That's
nowadays.
the messed up part though. Too many people doing this like, oh, we're comedians. Oh, this is just
That's
jokes
what
and
it is.
comedy.
People trying too hard to try. I feel like that's so perfect with us. Because we really do not try hard at all.
Nah,
It's
I really
perfect.
I
It's
can't
like
tell you what
we
it is that y'all think is funny.
you say we give y'all real spill. We have open conversations about shit we like, it's shit we want to bring awareness to, and things that we want to actually give light to in this world. And just the, I believe the mutual respect and the chemistry between me and Lemonade himself, it comes off as funny to some of you people, but this is genuinely how we feel. We appreciate everybody loving us for,
This is a lot more composed conversation with us
I'm saying,
than
I appreciate y'all loving us and thanking we comedians. I mean, if y'all
right.
want us to get up on stage and talk about some shit, we will. But we not no Chris Rock ass niggas.
Right. I ain't got no punchline. I'ma just tell you some stuff
You the
I seen the
punchline,
other day.
nigga.
Yeah,
Shit.
for real. I'll tell you
I'm gonna
something
get
I
on
seen
stage
the
and just
other
fry
day.
niggas up. If you want me to be a comedian, I'm gonna just go up there and start cooking niggas.
I don't know. Maybe I could be a comedian.
I
How's
wouldn't be no
that?
comedian.
But I don't want to, cause then niggas gonna think everything a joke. That nigga
Exactly.
Dave Chappelle be serious as fuck, and everybody just laughing. He dead ass serious. He dead ass serious.
I don't understand. It's like one shout out to Dave. You that guy. Funniest comedian of all time. Funniest black comedian. I
Yeah.
give you that. Cause
Well, you second to Bernie Mac, but
mm,
he's definitely second to Bernie Mac. But you definitely, even if Bernie Mac was alive, you would still be up there. Cat come after you.
uh mm, you right. After everything that's came out about the rest of them niggas, I would automatically have to put Cat number two.
I would have been put him there. He was Cat Williams is funny.
No,
Like,
I used
and
to
he
think
don't
that
be
nigga.
trying.
I used to think that nigga DL Hughley was funny, but
GL,
now
yeah.
he a cornball.
Ricky Smiley is funny.
I feel like he too like he's too non like PG. He bit too PG. Or but
Well,
maybe
now he is. Now he is. But before, yeah, Ricky Smiley on a good run, he was funny. I'm trying to think who really still funny.
gun to your head. What comedian had the best show on TV?
Dave Chappelle. Did you see that?
You said Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, the Chappelle show.
Now, how can you say Dave Chappelle had the? So you saying he had the best show, but he's not the best comedian, right?
He's the best
Okay,
comedian too, but he had the best comedian show. He got to have fun on his show.
best comedian show. You mean the funniest show then?
Like out of all the shows comedians have been on, Steve Harvey's been on shows. Cedric the
Bernie
Entertainer,
Mac had a show.
Martin had a show. Bernie Mac, yeah, he was. I told you he's second to Bernie Mac because Bernie
So
Mac
Bernie
shit
Mac
was
had the
funny.
funniest show. Then.
No, because the Dave Chappelle still got to do what he wanted to do. He didn't have to
Chappelle
have. He didn't have to add a
show.
storyline. He didn't have to have characters that we got invested in. But like as a comedian, Dave Chappelle second. But when we come to shows, Dave Chappelle still
You know what
first.
we should do? We should do
We should do Bojangles versus Popeyes.
that is so fucking black, you nigga.
Yep,
God
I want to
damn,
know who
get
got the
chicken
best.
off your
You want
mind.
to get the
You
chicken
water
sandwich?
loving, Kool-Aid smack, cotton picking, big lip,
What
big
y'all think?
nose.
What y'all think? Y'all want to see us do a review?
If you're white, you can't comment on that one about
That's our
chicken.
next. Since we already done our lemonade
Nah, I was gonna
versus,
say
that'll be dope.
we should do give some type of like shout out to Dave Chappelle by doing like a modern day racial draft. You ever seen that shit?
No.
You never seen the racial draft on the Dave Chappelle
You
Jones?
talking about we? Oh yeah, when we take this person, the black community takes. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
We, the Asian community, take Wu Tang Clan. Wu Tang. Wu Tang. That shit was
I think they
hilarious.
still be doing that somewhere online.
Nah,
They
they.
do
I
that shit
don't
with
think so. I
animes
think
now.
this world is a little bit too soft for that now.
Yeah, they do it with like animes now. I think.
We might have to bring that back. Bring back the real feel to it. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what our niche is. We're like the Dave Chappelle's of the podcast world. We
Maybe.
just be saying real shit that niggas think is funny, but it's really just because what niggas be thinking in their head and be too scared to say.
Yeah, that's another
Wear your
thing.
conscience. That's what it is. Wear your conscience on TV or on YouTube.
With that little voice in your head telling
He's
you,
the devil and I'm the angel,
"Whoa, no,
or we're just
I'm
two
blessed.
angels.
We're two blessed men."
Yeah, we're two Malcolm X's standing on your shoulders. Matter of fact. Two strong black figures.
Yeah, because I don't know about the MLK stuff. Live from the offices of the world's best lemonade. Is it the fucking Braves? Who in their right mind shoots at the police after getting chased? Who? These four guys that were in Prince George County, obviously. We're going to link y'all to the story.
Drive and Heathermore Boulevard. One man told me he was eating dinner with his family and they all got on the ground when they heard the shots fire, fearing that a bullet could pierce right through their house or even their window. The suspects crashed right down the street and they are still on the loose. Now let's show you video from up above with Sky Fox. Just moments ago, Prince George's County Police telling me around 7 o'clock tonight, a detective saw a car that had been carjacked this afternoon and reported stolen in the Clinton area. The detective saw, he says, 4 males inside the stolen car. Police followed the car, and then the suspect suddenly, as we told you, bailed out, leaving the car behind and allegedly fired at the detective several times near Trumbull Drive. Fortunately, the detective was not hit. He did not return fire. Police telling me the detective's car, however, has several bullet holes. Now, Fox 5 was here as police searched for the suspect, and the search continues.
But do you think that's even like, is that like next level crazy? Like, why is it four guys
Shooting at the
in the
police?
stolen car in the first place?
Was they shooting at the police or running away from the police?
They well, the police had pulled was about to pull them because they were in the stolen vehicle, and then instead they just fired some shots, got away. But they got away though. Hmm.
Now, are these for what was these for people? Like, was it
I guess they was
young,
black.
black?
I think they was black. I'm pretty sure they were black. They had a
Shit.
black police officer talking on the news about it, so I'm pretty sure it was like a black people case.
Man, I'm just really tired of this shit to be honest. With the four guys, I feel like it's not crazy for them to try to shoot it out with the police. They shouldn't have been shooting it out with the police, but it's not crazy because some people just not gonna go back to jail, or some people just refuse to go to jail. Like at some, they already have in their mind that if something happens between them and the police, they not going back. So that's some people's mindsets. For me, why I'm speaking on mindset so much is because I feel like what provokes somebody to do is some dumb shit like that instead of like doing some productive like what I feel like one person in the group had to spark that conversation off, and that's the real dumbass of them niggas. Like, who the fuck was just like, yeah, let's go do this,
Yeah, like
and
let's
then
go take a car, joyride.
the rest of them niggas gassed them up, made them feel extra good, made them some niggas feeling good, and shit. God forbid they get a little bit of perk three zones on them
But hopefully
motherfuckers.
it wasn't just one person stole the car and then the rest of them found out. What if that was what if that was the scenario? One person stole the car, picked everybody up, like, yeah, got a new vehicle, da 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 da. Then after that, the whole time the shit was stolen.
It wouldn't matter though because they still shot it out with the cops, right?
Yeah,
So no, them niggas won't force the shoot. And worst case scenario, shit, if it's three y'all niggas and one of y'all force y'all to do this shit, y'all shoot the one nigga. But for y'all all to shoot at the cops, that was a collective decision. Obviously, one person started it, the rest gassed it up. One of them niggas was thinking, I don't want to do this, but they don't want to be like a little bitch because the rest of them niggas is saying it. And all four of their dumbasses is going down. Man, y'all need to stop shooting out here. Putting them guns down, put the fist up, Go back to the old school shit.
and just remain.
Just remain peaceful. Just show love. To be honest with you.
Show love to yourself first. You know what I mean? In general, that's where I'm at. Like, I don't believe in I don't believe in violence. I love it. I love watching it. You know what I mean? Especially on TV, committing it across video games, stuff like that. That's, controlled violence. But like violence in general, I think we could always pick a different route, if that makes sense, especially if we're working toward different goals. Sometimes it's inevitable.
Them niggas
You,
got 4 stars on GTA for that move.
Right, exactly. But sometimes it's inevitable and you can't avoid it. But if anything, I believe we should always look for ways to avoid violence. And those gentlemen probably should have been doing something more creative, where obviously they were dealing with some type of adversity because they stealing cars. I mean, who's just stealing cars? And you got to get paid for stealing cars. But if you could put that same energy into doing something like making lemonade or something, motherfucker. Like, what the hell? There's so much more to do. And I wonder how do people what I'm trying to say. How do people remain authentic while dealing with adversity, basically? You know what I mean? How do you still remain the same version of yourself? Maybe a little bit, wiser, a little bit more, I don't want to say guarded, just a little bit more wiser. How about that? A little bit more cautious with your decisions, et cetera, et cetera. How do you remain authentic when you're going through tough times?
I feel like authenticity is such a tough word and something that is so fragile because there's so much balance on that word alone. Because as you grow and get older, you're supposed to grow mentally, progress mentally, physically, to a certain point to where mentally, physically, you stop progressing. But for the most part, you're supposed to be growing as you grow from a child to a man to however long you're supposed to be out here. So I don't really understand what the fuck what the fuck it is. Like I don't know why mentally people would do some shit like this. Like
I feel
everything you
like
could
people
do.
put on like masks every day. Like you gotta be one person at work, you gotta be one person for your family, you gotta be one person for your friends. But like a lot of people don't get time to just be themselves or even respect that time that you take, like, oh, this is me, and being like, all right, this is me everywhere. I'm not shrinking in the room. I'm not, what I mean, sitting down because rules are already fought for those rights type shit. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at, and I'm like, how do you remain authentic? Because everybody goes through good seasons, bad seasons, et cetera, et cetera. Shoot, obviously for me, it's always lemonade. Always bring me back. Shit, I know it's always gonna be somebody asking either am I still selling, what happened to it, how do they get some more or something, and then even if I'm in the worst situation, it just be like, okay, I'll get to work on it. You know what I mean? Just something to bring you back to whatever reality that it is that you believe reality is. My reality is lemonade. I don't know what everybody else's is, but I'll be having fun with it.
I feel like as far as putting on different faces and giving people different perspectives of you is a twofold situation. It's like a double-edged sword basically because you don't want to put on too many personalities to where you're coming off as somebody who's very disingenuous and not being themselves. But you also know you can't show people everything that some people can see. Like out of respect, I'm not gonna sit around and talk to an older woman like how I would talk to y'all too. That's just because she's older. She's earned the respect because she is a senior. You're supposed to talk to your seniors with respect. So I would talk to her with a little more grace and show her a little bit more care and I guess a little more compassion because she's old and that's what she deserves. As far as talking to somebody else or as compared to talking to somebody else, where you just like shit, you don't need my help. So I can just be as authentic as possible with you. You don't get as raw as possible.
I try to give it to people each every way. I'll be fine.
No Diddy.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
Diddy.
Well, shoot, Diddy will swing. Oh no,
You gonna
but
feed it, then eat
it's
it.
crazy. I need a girl. Let's not go down that rabbit hole real quick. But shoot, now you done made me forget what I was about to say. Shit, what were we talking about? Basically, people going through their own stuff, being authentic, and I think the biggest takeaway and the biggest key is just do what make you happy. You know what I mean? That's what we was talking about on one of those other episodes. Like people just buying stuff because they see other dudes wearing it and stuff. But where would make you happy? I think where was I? Let me just say it this way. A lot of motherfuckers. This why motherfuckers be stressed out. I'm gonna just give y'all the real, and y'all can fight with me in the comments. A lot of motherfuckers be gay, and I don't mean literally be gay, but niggas do shit for other niggas to be happy, for for other niggas who do nothing for them, and then on top of that, they be scared to do shit that the bitches will actually like because the other niggas who they love will say something. That shit's gay. Stop it. You know what I mean? Do something for yourself. If anything, as long as I feel good in it, I don't give a fuck. Motherfuckers be talking shit all day, every day. Mostly about the baldy, but I like my bald head. I like when I see it and it's like nice and shiny. You feel me? I know you can't see no little hair patches and stuff. Ain't no lint getting stuck. Sometimes lint gets stuck. That's a bad shade.
If you want to know more about this nigga's bald ass, hit him up in his DMs. But as far as everything else, it's like life is a tricky thing. Like
It really is.
it's so many aspects, angles, highs and lows to it because at one moment you could really be going through the best day of your life, and the day afterwards you could be going through absolute hell. So I feel like as you learn and once you get to a certain point, you kind of realize uh, the right and wrongs or what's in my path you're supposed to be taking as
Mhm.
far as your day to day actions. As long as you stay true to that and you keep on doing what you're supposed to be doing, or you feel like what's right for you, what you're supposed to be pursuing, whether it be business, school, working out, either some small shit like losing weight, whoever knows, whatever you're doing, whatever fits your fancy. If it feels right for you, I feel like you should pursue it and do it. I mean, shit, if somebody's gonna comment concern, shit. Somebody told me before, if they ain't hating, you ain't doing nothing right. If they ain't talking, you ain't doing nothing. And shit,
Basically.
I say if they
That's
talk,
that's some shit that drives me to this day. Plies. You ain't doing something right if you ain't got paying. You remember
exactly.
that joint? I think a couple other rappers said the same thing, but he made a song, so that's why it was lit.
So end of the day, stay true to you. Stay authentic. Authentic is such a
Important ingredient.
and a mysterious woman at the same time.
All right. So we
Yes,
getting
sir.
into that good old mix, support should be free since it costs your ass so little. So
Literally.
I'm gonna go put y'all on a little bit of game. I know none of these people actually sponsor us, but all the people that do watch this watch these other platforms. And the biggest thing I want to tell y'all what to watch, is that fresh squeeze. What should we call this segment when we start telling
You
people
got it. Fresh squeeze. Is that
the fresh
that's
squeeze?
that fresh squeeze or the ingredients? No, I like fresh squeeze.
Okay, that other
Short and
shit
simple.
sounds like it was about to be long as hell.
It
The
was.
ingredients
I
of
was
the
about to read
life
off
of
our whole title.
everlasting forever
Now,
drip.
I won't go ahead and get into mine because I don't really be watching too much TV, too
Hmm.
much nothing like that because I'm kind of trying to do something mentally at all point in times of the day if I'm not working.
Nah, I feel that. That's
So
what been keeping me away.
yeah, so the shows I do watch, they usually like ones that people are kind of following too. Like if you heard about them, you know it's a great show. Yeah,
Hmm.
y'all probably fuck with it. One of the shows I've been watching is the Godfather of Harlem. It's
Okay,
you
I've seen
you've
that.
seen that?
Yes, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, what how far did you watch
I
into it?
only watched like 7 episodes,
Yeah,
but
they on
that's
three
because I
seasons.
stopped.
Yeah, they on 3 seasons
No,
now.
I know, but that's because I stopped because I get busy, and then I'll be like, I'll pick it up because it's on the streaming platform.
Yeah, that shit is fire. Like what it's about is one, it stars Forrest Whitaker. He's the main character. He plays Bumpy Johnson. A old school I can't say mobster. I said old school gangster. Little tie-ins with the mob doing their business, and shows like the ups and downs of I guess his life, how he operated business, him being a friend of Malcolm X, and everything like that. So it gives you a little bit of political side, a little bit of violence, a little bit of drugs and money, and we always love drugs and money.
Okay. And see, look, I'm gonna go. I guess we could go show for show maybe because I only got a few.
Okay.
But the one I'm about to check out, it just came out like a few days ago on Apple TV. And if you have an iPhone these days, they basically give you the subscription for free, so you can watch it. Um, it's called The Big Cigar. The Big Cigar is the name of the movie that Huey P. Newton created so he could leave America without nobody knowing. If that y'all know he left America, went to Cuba. It's about the Black Panther story, briefly about the Black Panther story, but more so Huey P. Newton and how he decided he was going to get out of America.
You said that's on Apple Music.
It's on Apple TV.
I'm.
The
That's
Big Cigar, yeah, that
that
joint.
sounds like a good one. I like
Yeah, I'm
that.
gonna watch it because he basically was casting a movie to
Okay.
talk about the Black Panthers, but he really wasn't trying to shoot the movie at all. He just was trying to get out of America. Crazy
That's
work.
crazy. Yeah, that
Yeah.
that sounds like a good one. You said you haven't seen it yet, right?
Nah, I'll probably watch it and probably Sunday, Monday.
Okay, okay. That way we can get that video on Monday night. Y'all know. Monday nights, Thursday nights. But nah, show I've been watching. And it's kind of like something I just watched the past time. I think it's kind of fucking. That's a lot of cuss words. Beep that out if we can. I like to watch it because it's hilarious. Fucking Chowder. That shit's crazy as fuck.
What, Chowder?
Chowder.
Is a
The
cartoon?
yeah.
I think I've seen it. Is it on
I
Netflix?
played it for y'all one day when I was over your crib just cooling.
Okay.
The little
Oh
purple
yeah, it's a
nigga.
little retarded dude. They just
Hey, that nigga be funny as shit, bro. hey,
they be
hey,
wildin'. Like these cartoons,
hey, mom.
they don't even draw cartoons no more. I don't even know what they be. These
Hey, mom. I
characters, you
need
just gotta
a
call them by their name.
waffle sandwich. I get my little mood going. Then I go do my thing, watch me some chowder. I be shit. That'd be a perfect show to go to sleep to.
Oh no, I'm about to go look into this other joint. It's on Netflix. It's the Ashley Madison story.
Okay.
Y'all know what Ashley Madison is? The AshleyMadison.com. Never
No.
heard of that?
No, oh, dude, that's like the old school dating website, right?
Yeah, but it was really for like they said people was cheating. It was like extortions going on there. It's a bunch of stuff.
I
I'm gonna
know.
go through the. I'm gonna go through and actually get the real story. I like to get the whole story chronologically, so because I don't like just picking up bits and pieces from what the internet says, what this person may say. I like that they have a whole concise thing, so I'm gonna go through and see what it is. Because a lot of people got caught up in cheating scandals. It broke up people's marriages. It put some people in debt or bankrupt. So I'm interested in like how that happened. Is that the new OnlyFans? You get what I'm saying? Was that the future of the
You mean
OnlyFans
the
story?
original OnlyFans, not the new one?
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's OnlyFans, the new Ashley Madison. That's what I meant to say. Thank you.
Hey man, if you out there doing OnlyFans, make your money.
For
Just don't
real.
hit me up in my DMs asking me for none. No. Another show I've been watching, or I haven't really been watching it, but I know a new season just dropped. Demon Slayer, or is it Demon Slayer? Yeah, I
Yeah,
believe
Demon
so.
Slayer did
Now
come
that
out
shit
with a
just
new
came out.
season.
I might actually tune into it because one, I love the art scheme. I love the graphics and everything. The storyline is very and I could go without it because when it's like a C tier anime, obviously everybody know that. It's nice. Like the fights are bright and flashy. That's why I like it. But I couldn't really watch the show back to back. But I'm gonna definitely watch the new season to see if they cooked up.
They need to add them to Jump Force.
Have you seen that, Joe?
Demon Slayer. I seen the first 4 episodes.
Oh yeah, so you really don't fuck with it then.
I ain't get no momentum. It didn't spark nothing in me. I
I'm like,
don't.
the story is just very.
Yeah, I think it's like I don't like the storyline. It just sucks.
Yeah,
I
it's like
want to save my sister. She's a superpower demon that doesn't want to eat me.
it's like why does she want to eat you? And I'm pretty sure we find out in the end, but that takes too fucking long, my nigga. We don't care.
Right. We still trying to figure out Sakuna technique.
Shit, about time we even found out your sister was a demon.
And
Naruto is
that's why I'm
already
grateful
crashing
to
fucking shadow
Jujutsu
clones.
Kaisen too, because they like got the whole story out of the way so quickly versus all of these other people dragging everything out. I feel like most of the other people be writing just to write every week, but Gege, his ass paused. Yeah, Gege, Akatami, he basically knows where he's going with this whole thing. He knows how, then he just having fun in between.
Mhm. Hopefully he drop a new season sooner than expected because I don't want to read the manga. I just want to watch the
Yeah, if you
anime.
read the manga, you're gonna love the whatever season gets animated next. You're just gonna love it. It's crazy.
So is that your show to watch? Is that your
Yes, that's in my next show to watch. If you're not hip to Jujutsu Kaisen, don't wait till they get to season 4 because you're gonna be 6 years behind.
Okay, I like that. No, let's give them some one of our favorites. What's like one of your favorite go-to movie to watch on Netflix or Hulu? Something that like either you go to sleep to or something you just like would cut on.
Uh, I would just cut on just like the Boondocks. I definitely just stream just the
What
Boondocks.
about movie there?
A movie I would just stream off the rip would have to be either Brown Sugar, Straight Outta Compton, Avengers. Avengers, that's the go to on Amazon Prime.
I wasn't a big fan of Straight Outta Compton.
Hmm?
I wasn't a big fan of that movie.
No, I'm talking about, but yeah, but that's when I'm just like really chilling, like, and
Okay,
I'll just cut it on, and I'm like, I just want to vibe. Yeah,
I can feel
but
it.
Avengers go to hands down. I will cut that shit on and just watch the first Infinity War when he first got the gauntlet and first made the snap. Iconic. I don't know, so many emotions in that movie.
It made you shed a tear.
Where? I don't think tears are able to be produced in these things. That's why they got them on.
Nah, my like go-to movie and everything like that. When I'm just chilling and just want something to play in the background, um, I don't know. Probably watch something like Coach Carter or like
Oh, Coach Carter used to be one of my
or
go-tos. I used to have the
you
DVD
know, Remember
until
the
I scratched
Titans.
it.
I fuck Remember the Titans as well. Or if I really just
Nah,
like
I ain't watching Remember the
if I
Titans.
want to watch some shit where I know I'm gonna watch it the whole way through and I'm not really trying to go to sleep, I'll watch a zombie movie. Like I'll immediately go to like World War Z. That's my favorite movie of all time. I could watch it
I
to
think
this
I
day.
watched that joint. That's the one with the running joints, right?
Yeah.
Oh
With
yeah.
was it Brad Pitt?
Yeah, he was,
He should win an
bro.
award for that one.
He did right.
No.
He ain't win an award, and he ran for 900 miles and only had a Dr Pepper at mile 763.
What?
You seen in the movie, he was running from the beginning to almost the
Oh yeah.
end, and
He
remember
didn't have anything to drink until then. Hey,
until he seen the Dr Pepper machine. So it
that
was
nigga was a
like,
machine.
son
He
was
really,
out.
he killed zombies, evaded them niggas, slept overnight, ran up the steps, evaded the zombies on the steps, got to a different vantage point, and haven't had anything to eat or drink in between. And this is a day and a half after the zombie outbreak. This nigga's a machine. I would have been hungry as
That
fuck.
just stood out to me. I was like, you know what? As soon as he had to drink it, because I was mad for a second. I was like, nigga, go back to running, kill these zombies, figure it out.
That nigga said, I
My
need a
nigga,
break.
that nigga said,
Hey, he thought it was the world's best lemonade he was drinking. That nigga said, shit.
he drank that shit. That shit sounded so refreshing. Shout out to Brad Pitt. Shout out to the, advertisement put right there, right in our face. That shit was funny though. You
Brad
could
Pitt.
do all of that, but you still need to drink something.
He like the most slept on actor of all time.
Ooh, I don't think he slept on.
As far as awards and shit, this nigga he barely got like any awards for
Yeah,
like
but I think they
Grammys and
always
stuff
said
like
that
that.
the awards and stuff were like rigged.
Yeah, I feel you because I think it was a cold blooded. Like what's the other movie with that nigga? Where he was like the mob boss, whatever, throwing money off the boat. Was it Wolf of Wall Street? I believe so. That movie was
Yeah.
fire too.
Wait, what did he throw anybody off? I
No, he
don't
was
think he
throwing
threw.
money off the boat while the feds was walking off of the jump.
Oh, got you. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wolf of Wall Street is fire.
Wolf of Wall
Is
Street
that
is
the same
actually that
person, or am
too.
I just gambling?
No, that's a different person.
Okay,
Wolf of
never
Wall
mind.
Street went down a different way.
I'm throwing all white people
It's
together. I'm
okay,
racist.
right?
I'm sorry.
He's saying y'all all look the same. It's crazy.
Y'all say the same
Did
thing.
you see that? I posted it the other day. It was this lady on TikTok, and she said white people aren't supposed to exist. Did you see that? Did you see it?
She said their genetic mutation. I'm gonna just say no comment on this subject because one, I love black people to death. I love y'all. We need to do better as a people. We need to come together, love each other more, and start worried about the unity over the individual as a whole community. White people, they're useful. And not all of them are openly racist.
Openly, it's crazy. But no, I do.
I mean, all of them are racist in
I don't
some
know. I
parts
didn't
of the
go down that
land.
whole rabbit hole. I
Even
was
our
just like, that's a
cameraman.
good what if thing. That's crazy.
He said some very racial things.
What? I think everything is racial
But
now.
no, we just joking. It's very funny, funny racial though.
I can't see. It's okay.
Who knows?
It's a beautiful day I choose today. Wonder what fruits I use today. Hit me up on my Instagram, website on the internet, gang. I think that's what we're going with right there. It's a beautiful day I choose today. Wonder what fruits I use today. Hit me up on my Instagram, website on the internet. It's a beautiful day I choose today. Wonder what fruits I use today. Hit me up on my Instagram, website on the internet, gang. Yeah.